Good morning to day 3 of the Skye Trail. Good morning. Cheers to you guys. Oh, what a glorious morning. Sunshine, blue sky. And what a good night it was. I slept 8 hours. Didn't wake up much, just the usual time you do in the tent to readjust yourself. I think it was pretty flat because I don't recall that I somehow ended up at one end of my tent because I slid it down or something. Nothing. Also was not so cold than last night. Not many tourists here. I worried that maybe for sunrise everything here will be full and then they maybe stand around my tent because they want to have the perfect light. But there was no one. They all actually go up there in the far distance. There's a lookout. I'm not sure if I can capture it. I'm sure I will put an arrow in the video. There I always see silhouettes of people, and it was the first thing. I got up at, I don't know, 6:30. I got out of the tent and looked up, and there were already 3 people standing there. But maybe it was other campers. Because the 3 guys that overtook me yesterday so many times, they camped on the other side. Yeah? Actually on the other side of the lookout, other side of that mountain range here. There's also a lake and yeah, looked like a nice spot. But I had this in mind from the very beginning. Saw videos of people camping here, and there are many street view pictures of this area. Oh, look at this reflection in the video. Amazing. Quality content this morning. So real quality content. Wow. Old man of store behind me. So yeah, there are many street view images here. So, you know, where you can look around in 360 degrees how it looks like. And there were many, if the GPS location of these spots is correct, which I think more or less, people were standing all over the places here on the hills. And so with satellite images and videos and these street view images, I could somehow get an idea where maybe there are camping spots. I didn't have this in mind, to be honest. I wanted to be a bit higher there. But here I can see, I mean, out of store did the old man of store perfectly fine. Was no need to go higher. And yesterday I think a bit higher, it was too windy. Here it was just right yesterday evening. And at night there was no wind. It was just in the evening, I think, when I pitched the tent, it was a bit windy. Yeah, and this morning, as you can see, there's not much moving the tent. It's nothing, it's super quiet, super beautiful morning. So yeah, porridge is waiting there in front of the tent. I don't use the camping stove right here because it's all dry grass, as you can see. So I'm a good wild camper and I don't risk causing a fire. I will always go over there, or yesterday evening when I made hot water for the dinner, and also this morning I went over there to the rocks with a gravel path, so there was no dry grass, and that's where I used my stove. Yeah. Okay. I'll have my coffee now and eat my porridge. I think this morning is vanilla chia. Gourmet. And then, yeah, looking forward to go down to the car park, not to see people in cars, but there's a toilet. Yeah. Haven't been yet. Morning of day 3. It's an achievement. Okay, I am Speed. Welcome to day 3 of the Skye Trail. Had our time yesterday to show you a little bit around. So I'm here up on a little hill. There's the lake. That's where I'm camping. Oh, there's a little cloud coming in now. But other than that, the whole morning was sunny, blue sky. Ooh. Yeah, great spot. The other tent is gone already. There was a tent right there. It's the same tent, the same blue-white tent that I saw on the first evening. You know, but was it? It was around the second lake. Never seen these people. Or maybe I saw them, but I don't know what tent it is. The other couple I was hiking with, I hiked with two couples yesterday. One was very fast and they went further than Store. I saw them in the distance when I arrived here, and I'm not sure where they went and if I will see them again. But maybe you find my YouTube channel. Hello. And then the other couple, I don't know, I didn't see them anymore. I overtook them and then I saw them for a while, saw them in the distance, but they never overtook me again, and then I couldn't see them anymore. So I guess they found a camp spot somewhere up there, and I hope for you guys you didn't have so bad winds there. Okay, right, washed my face a little bit in the lake. Yeah, of course, cannot see it. Oh, look at that, that's crazy. It's a nice panorama. Oh. Wow, awesome spot, very happy. And it's almost 8. It's a long day ahead of us, ahead of me, but also ahead of you, because you have to watch it. And it's going to be 28 kilometers. I'm not sure. There are a couple of camping spots earlier, but definitely it's always a long day, because it's 15-ish kilometers to Portree, the capital city here on the Isle of Skye, where I will buy some snacks. I don't need any dinners. I have to check, maybe I need a second gas cartridge, because the one I picked is very small, 100 grams or 113 grams, something like that, and I'm not sure if it will last another 4 evenings. So better be safe and buy a new one. There's an auto shop there, it should be open. So get a gas cartridge, get some snacks for the day, some muesli bars, but I have to hurry up. And then after Portree, from here to Portree, it's still not a difficult hike, but I have to make sure I have enough water. There's no water up there, that's what I've heard. It's more flat than yesterday, so the whole day will be more flat than yesterday. So nothing like this crazy up and down yesterday that killed me, which is good. My shoulders are still painful. My shoulders just from carrying the backpack, because what happened uphill I took the weight away from my hips. Not all the time, but in the end I had to do it, because my legs were so tired that whenever I had the weight of the backpack on the hip belt on my hips, the legs didn't want to carry me uphill. So I loosened it a little bit, and then all the weight, of course, was on my shoulders, which in the end was super painful here. And I had cramps when I set up my tent, but at least it made me going. It was just pain, but the legs worked better. And now, today I have to see. Maybe I can put the weight on the... probably I will put all the weight again on the hips, because it's more flat, especially after Portree. Will be a lot of road walking. So 15-16 kilometers to Portree, and then the next 10-ish kilometers will be super flat, I'd say. It's road, it's gravel road, and I think I will be able to walk much faster there. So that's why I think 28 kilometers is possible. It's possible if I don't talk too much and get going. Okay, another panorama here. Awesome. Everything cleaned up. Leave no traces, leave no footprints. No, leave no trace, only footprints. Something like that. It's 8:30. Okay, let's go to the toilet. So I think my camp spot was somewhere down there. As always, arrow. And there's the old man. Woohoo! Okay, car park is not so close. Well, it's okay, but it's not that it's 5 minutes away. But yeah, I can manage. The toilet has to wait. And here is the glorious toilet with a car park. I hope it's open. Okay, I already left the car park, obviously. Also did not film on the road. You have to walk for 5 minutes along the road, and then there's the junction here, which takes you on this private road. And there was a sign, yeah, I showed you in the video. It was not completely one-way marked. At the car park in front of the toilet, I met a couple of other hikers. I met the 3 guys, don't know their names of course, who overtook me many times yesterday, and then now I overtook them when they had brakes. Oh, sorry, I had to change the hand. Overtook them again when they had brakes. So yeah, just shared our stories, also how was the night. And then they plan to stop in Portree. They want to have a shower and eat something. Couldn't find accommodation though. Campsite opens tomorrow. So at the moment they still don't know what to do. So I showed them my recommendations for my camping spots that I found in my research. So maybe I see their tent somewhere along, because I plan to walk further than Portree. So today's goal is apparently 28 kilometers. That's one of the longest days for me, but it's mostly roads and flat, so I hope I can do it. I have several options, white camping ideas. Let's see how it works. I always have to improvise a little bit, especially if it's windy. Then also in front of the toilet building I met one of the couples from yesterday. The couple that was fast, overtook me, and they said they would camp somewhere after Old Man of Store. So it turned out they camped somewhere down by the car park. I'm not sure where that was, but it was their plan and it worked. So, and they also plan to stop in Portree tonight. So they are looking for accommodation at the moment on the booking apps, because she told me, or she said, it's going to rain tonight. I don't want to camp in the rain. I don't see any rain on my forecast, but hey, it's Scotland and it's the Isle of Skye, so maybe it's even more spontaneous with the weather than Scotland already is. Also at the car park, or just behind the car park, along the road, at the junction here where people then go up to Old Man of Store, there was a couple standing there with a dog, hikers, and she waved me over, and she had a plastic bag full of snacks, you know, energy bars, protein bars. She said, oh, take as many as you want, because we are going to cross Rottavirus Ridge now, and we have many snacks, and we have too many snacks, basically. So she said, yeah, these are the snacks we don't need, and now we give them away. So yeah, I took a couple of snacks. It's like Christmas. Also, as you can see, t-shirt, sun hat. Sun is gone at the moment, and the wind is a bit cold, but I don't feel cold at the moment. And if it stays like this, I'm fine with the t-shirt, but my wind jacket is ready to be put on if it gets too cold. Also, if it gets too windy, of course, I have to change the hat. I don't want to lose it. Okay, reaching the end of the road here. Now we have to turn right. Yeah, there are plenty of signs. One sign there. Big yellow sign here. Can imagine that the people living here set it up. Got too many people walking along their house. And then just a few moments later, another junction. This would be the path down to the left, but you have to turn right here. I can see the footpath here, but maybe in different weather you have to make sure you study the map before you go and know, okay, I have to pay attention, I have to turn right here somewhere. And now I'm on the right path. Path is not so obvious to see, but obvious enough, I would say. And I check GPS map once in a while to see that I'm not completely lost. It's a bit boggy, how do you say it? Mud, overgrown with grass, stuff like that. Looking back to the car park and the old man of store there in the middle, arrow here. Okay, 1 hour in. I wouldn't call it flat here. It still goes up and down, just on a smaller dimension than yesterday, but there's a lot of it up and down. There are the 3 guys over there. Oh yeah, also switch back the wind jacket into the red thingy, because it's sunny, it's actually warm, but with the wind it gets too cold. I don't want to get a cold, and it's nice to have a protection over the ears, otherwise it's this constant quite some downhill here again, and then up again. Don't ever think that the Isle of Skye or Scotland is flat. What did I say about flat? Oh no, have to go up there. Not too bad. Not very slow. You have these mud steps here all along, so it is steep here. Oh, there's someone coming. Fast trail runner. Whoo! Made it to the top. That's apparently the very fast ultralight hike I call. He overtook me yesterday. Also uphill here, it was nothing for him. Oh, there are 2 more people coming there. So I can tell that's probably the couple I met several times. I will try to find a wind sheltered spot now and have lunch break. It's 20 to 12, I call it lunch. That's a good spot. I will try one of the muesli bars now that I got as a present this morning. Maybe try a second one. She said this is really good. So, Jordans, if you want to sponsor me, get in touch. Same with Nature Valley, get in touch. Good spot. Time to move on. Whew, 12 now. Still a couple of kilometers to go. Here it goes up again. Around here. Yeah. Woohoo! Wow. Yeah, I think I still go all the way. Portree, I think, is around the corner. Wow, amazing. Yeah, one couple overtook me again. And they say, yeah, they got a hostel in Portree. But yeah, I have to move on. There's nothing. Well, I didn't check, but I don't want to. So I want to camp. So I have to find a solution. And I have to make it dependent how fast I am, because this is less than flat here. And it is, yeah, almost 1. Whew. I have to do some shopping in Portree. Yeah, it's going to be a long day. I'm not sure if I miscalculated it, maybe, but the last 2 days somehow worked out. I'm optimistic today will work out too, somehow. Quick little break here. It is now 1:30, and I couldn't say no to the spot. It's not so windy here. Oh, it's just wind picked up now that I started the camera. Before there was completely zero wind. Good view here. No, nothing now behind here. It will go down. We'll check out some camp spots there. I don't want to stay there, but I'm interested and I want to show the spots to you. And yeah, after that is already then the little loop, the big loop to Portree. Let's see what time I arrive in Portree. Well, sometimes the path goes very close here to the edge, as you can tell. And I walked here, and out of nowhere, well, it is windy, but out of nowhere there was a wind gush, like really strong wind. It was like, oh, it pushed me to the side. So I was really lucky that I decided, okay, I will not go close to the edge. I stay high up. It's too dangerous in the wind. And I was right. It was exactly in the position. Exactly above the cliff. I was just a bit higher. I don't know what would have happened if I had chosen the lower path. Always have to be careful here. Make wise decisions. Like throwing your backpack over a river, for example. It's a very wise decision. About camping spots. Yeah, there were some behind me. Definitely. once in a while it's flat there. I think this whole area between here and store, you always find something. It's just very exposed, very windy, and sometimes you have to look a little bit because it's very muddy. But I think it's possible. On the other hand, I think no one really needs it, because usually people time their days or their days in a way that they don't have to stop here, I think. But it's possible. Alright, you can see Portree in the distance, and my path goes around there somewhere and then down, and then around that shore and then into Portree. Sounds easy? I'm Speed, let's do it. So for camping, I would say, yeah, working. Also there, the edge works well. That's just, yeah, behind the fence here we have to. I just came down there and I made the loop. You know, yeah. It's possible. But it's 2:30. That's too early for me. So I'm almost down at the big green patch there. This is there's a horse sheep field. It's not for camping. So there were supposed to be spots here, around here, on the way down. That's up there. What I filmed was the only thing I saw. So I wonder if people just went exploring more towards the cliff there, or go over there. Definitely have to leave the path. They're not, spots are not along the path. Yeah. The three guys, I met them over there, they're sitting there. One was at the phone. They're trying to find accommodation in Portree now. Yeah, wish them luck. On the coastal path here now. It's a nice path. Rocks on the ground. Whoop. Just shouldn't film while you walk. Continues. Yeah, I'm at the viewpoint. On the map it's a viewpoint. I had marked to check how the camping situation is, and looks fine to me. It's the same wind than yesterday, not strong, and well, it's kind of a lookout, but someone made fire there. I'm sure people have camped there. There's another fire. Here is Portree, like park bench here. Right, away from the road, away from the cars. Just showed you the little junction where this footpath, this muddy footpath goes off from the road after Portree. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't film anything in Portree. It was just too busy there. Too many people, too many cars. It wouldn't fit into this video anyway. So yeah, I just had a quick stop there at the supermarket. I got myself an iron brew. Had it immediately there, finished it there. Then yeah, I got a couple of muesli bars. There was no big choice. Just got the cheapest muesli bars there. There was no nice energy or protein bars. Then real quick went to the outdoor shop to get another gas canister, another 100 gram one. So that means now I have a backup. Just feels better, because normally I go with 200 grams and 100. I don't know how long it lasts, if it's enough for 1 week or not. I don't want to run out of gas. Yeah, I got it in the outdoor shop, In and Out or something like that. I also got one package of dehydrated outdoor food there, because yeah, I didn't bring enough. I had planned to buy there. Yeah. I actually had planned to buy two of those foods there in Portree, but as I didn't sleep the first night as originally planned in Rowardennan because of the bad weather, I didn't need that dinner. So now it means I still have 2 dinners and just needed to buy one, so now I have 3 more dinners. Right, let's hope the path is not too muddy. That looks good here. At least it's away from the road, yeah. Looks like West Highland Way here. With these blue flowers. Pretty. It's nice. There were people, I don't know where I read it, was in a Facebook group or somewhere, where people or someone complained about the path here and said, okay, it was completely overgrown and full with water, and he wondered if he was unlucky and had high tide. Well, I don't know. At the moment there's no water here. Is it low tide or is it normal? This area here where the path is, it's all green, and so this doesn't look like something that floods in high tide. But maybe there are more complicated areas coming. I've just started walking here. Here looks like some nice camping spots, to be honest, without having checked it in detail. But there on this little island there, maybe. I know that people have camped here before. Just have to find a dry spot. I don't think this area gets flooded. It's not ocean water anymore here. That's a little stream. I'm walking upstream now. Okay, that's already the end of this path. Now I turn left here, and from now on it's a road, but not a big main road. So took me around 20 minutes. Yeah, this whole area here. Yeah, it was good. Tempting. Okay, 1 hour in on the road. Oh, actually no. It's 1 hour since Portree, so minus 20 minutes along the shore, so 40 minutes in. Yeah, it's not much to film here. Just get into a flow, into a rhythm of walking. Try to walk a bit next to the asphalt if possible. Not because of the cars, it's more because to protect my feet. Because walking on the asphalt is very, yeah, it's the reason why you get blisters. So, not many cars here. sometimes the electric cars sneak up from behind. I cannot hear them at all. Suddenly it's the car, but they go very slow, so it's nice. Whew. Yeah. As I already said in one of my other videos, if you have to walk such a long road, you have to become one with the road. The road is you, you are the road, you are one. You are also the road. We are all the road. And we are speed. Maybe I took the wrong junction. I'm in Norway. The bus stop was the halfway point. I don't know. I just wanted to be the halfway point. It's all about motivation here. Motivation and winning about your inner self who wants to stop. Yeah, many mind maps in my head. For example, it's 15 kilometers from Portree to where I want to go, and at home at the moment I trained for a 10-kilometer run next July, so at least for training or for running I know how far 10 kilometers is, and I know my neighborhood, the park where I run, and I know the distance. What is the distance there? 10 kilometers. I also know the 5 kilometer, because of course I've also trained 5 kilometers, and I know it's a special loop. It's exactly 5 kilometers in my park. So now I just have to imagine, okay, I do the 10-kilometer loop plus the 5-kilometer loop. That's it. Easy peasy. First views show up. I think that's one of the peninsulas where people wild camp. I think not all the way there, but you know, here in the beginning you can see some terraces. I think I've seen videos where people camp there. So I think here there's a path that goes here around the fence that leads you to that area there. A bit later then you have the more obvious path going in here. So I just check it out real quick, because so far it looks pretty sheltered. Cannot feel any wind. Interesting. I will try a bit further down. Adventure. It doesn't look too bad, to be honest. At least someone had a fire there. Let's check it out. Okay, very soft. There's a little bit of sheep poop. There's a little bit of a breeze, but not heavy wind. And we have a nice view out to the ocean and our own beach there. So there's a path that goes from the street all the way to the beach, but at the moment there's no one here. And yeah, I don't think I disturb anyone. It's allowed to camp there. I don't see any signs. It's not fenced or it's far away from houses. I think I'm safe. The only thing I forgot to bring is water. I have a little bit of water to drink, but I have nothing to cook and I have nothing for tomorrow morning. So it was not planned very well. But walking down the street, I didn't really see any stream or river. So now I try to find something before it gets too late. Well, without the filter I would not drink it, but I will give it a go. Worst case, I get sick. Okay, some water. This is 100% contaminated because there's sheep all over the place, and I don't even know what the houses put into it. It looks clear though, yeah. So I could see the ground, it was super clear, but I will be double safe because I filtered. Now I will also boil the water. I think normally you have to boil 10 minutes, but yeah, let's see. I have a new gas cartridge now, so I can do it. However, for example in Norway, I had water from a puddle, pool, whatever, not a real lake. So it was just somehow a collection of water, and all around there were sheep running around, and yeah, the water didn't look so nice, but I filtered it, had 1 or 2 sips, and then waited for the stomach reaction. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Just have a little bit, couple of sips, and then you wait half an hour, maybe even 1 hour. If the stomach reacts, if not, should be fine. Or maybe I worry too much. Yeah, but yeah, better worry too much than getting food poisoning here. Water poisoning. Alright, adventure food is ready. It's the one I bought on the shop today in Portree. Let's see how that tastes like. I've never tried adventure food. It's already very secure, doesn't open. Oh, come on! Did I seal it? Happened? Ah, here we go. Okay. looks healthy. Yeah, it's definitely done. Could have added a bit more water. I think it was 500 milliliters. Oh yeah, that's good. Some freshness. Not salty or anything. It's fresh. Somehow veggie. Pasta ai funghi. 600 calories. Okay. Going to enjoy my dinner here now. with the sunset. Well, sun has already set, but you know, the still kind of golden hour going on. Nice lights. Finish this and then, yeah, probably talk to you again before I go to bed. So, good evening, tent camera. The end of day 3. I'm not so crazy tired than yesterday, but still I will, yeah, take it short, have a short good evening. Short summary of today. It was a very, very, very long day. Around, I think it was a bit less than 28 kilometers. I will write down there how many kilometers it was, because I didn't go to the destination or to the camping spot that I had in mind, because this one looked much nicer and it was earlier. It was like 2 kilometers before and looked nice, and my feet were aching from walking 15 kilometers, around 15 kilometers on asphalt. Yeah, my feet need a rest now. Just met a local outside while I was having dinner. He was fishing and just went back home, and I asked him, is it okay to camp here? And he said, yeah, all fine. And then had a quick chat that I'm doing the Skye trail, and he was happy for me that he said it's good weather for the rest of the week. I'm very lucky to have such good weather. Good to know, yeah. Today was really crazy. Really, really blue sky, and yeah, I got burnt quite a bit on the walk to here. About tomorrow, I will tell you tomorrow. So far the filtered water seems to be fine. I cannot feel anything. Normally I would expect within 1 hour a reaction. Maybe it comes later, I don't know. I had quite a bit of it, and also the dinner was cooked with that water from the stream. But usually the filter's fine. The filter should filter everything apart from industrial chemicals or stuff like that. But normal animal stuff or human waste or things like that. It's disgusting to know that it's in there, but it gets filtered out and it looks clean. All right, what else? Feet need a rest, and they get fresh socks tomorrow. I probably have to wash somewhere. I've never done that yet. I mean, washing my stuff while camping. It was not part of my routine yet. Maybe I have to do it tomorrow morning, and then put the socks outside of my backpack, right? Because if it's good weather, they should dry. Yeah, sounds like a plan. I think I will try that. Socks and 1 t-shirt. Underwear I have enough with me. Well, for my standards. All right. I'm going to meditate a little bit. In terms of I will let the day pass again in my mind and see all the things that happened and what I liked, what I didn't like, maybe what went well, what didn't went well. I like this little moment, a couple of minutes before falling asleep, just thinking and quiet, and it's quiet here. There's absolutely no wind. The ocean is far away, I cannot hear it, and I don't expect any bad weather at night, so I'm safe. No midges here, no mosquitoes, no nothing. Also lucky, it's maybe midges are not active yet, so everything fine. I'm happy. With these words, I say good night. End of day 3. I'm Speed. Thanks for watching. Good night and see you tomorrow. I'm Speed. Okay, I woke up the dog. Okay, one wrong step here, I'm dead. How agile did that look? I think I'm gonna throw my backpack now. It's the grumpy, cloudy mountain, and it's the happy, sunny one. Huh? Wow, just wow. Little storm here, but I'm in my storm shelter. I hope no lightnings. I will report.